Right now, there's a lot of people talking about raising your vibration, but there's still the same amount of people wondering exactly what does that mean and how do I do that? My name is Sonia Choquette. I'm a spiritual guide, a channel, a teacher. I've written over 30 books on how to raise your vibration and live a more conscious, creative life. Today, I'm going to talk about how to raise your vibration and how to know that you're raising it. So if you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome. And if you're coming back, welcome back. These might just be a little go back to basics tools or maybe something brand new, but I hope it helps you. So let's get on with it. First of all, everything in the world is energy, vibration, and frequency. So I want to start by inviting you to experience this instead of having it be just a concept or an idea. Rub your hands together like this, shake them out, don't hold your breath, and then just basically put your hands back and forth like this and feel the subtle energy traveling palm to palm. That is your energy field. You can do the same around your face. You can do it over your head. You can do it with your eyes closed. You can do it palm to palm with someone else. But I want you to experience what the energetic field feels like and that it's a real thing. It can be photographed and it can be felt. And that energy has a certain vibration. In other words, a certain wave, a certain personality. And when that vibration is up, it opens your heart, it elevates your spirit, it brings good vibes, it leaves you feeling safe and secure and relaxed, and it opens up your availability to your intuition, your angels, your guides, and your higher self. When that vibration is heavy, dense, contracted, takes your breath away, puts you in a tense state, you feeling like you're in fight or flight, maybe a bit guarded, defensive. When you're around people who have this tense, dense vibration, it tends to kind of drain you. Not kind of, it actually does. It drains you. It can be agitating. For example, have you ever walked into a room where an argument or some kind of a intense discussion just occurred and everybody's performing with smiling faces, but you can feel the tension? People can even say it was so tense I just could cut it with a knife. That's because we are energetic beings and we feel this energy even though our minds don't want to talk about it, or because we were trained not to. But it's not possible anymore. Everybody is feeling energy and vibration. Now, frequency is the higher tone of vibration. A high vibration frequency is a feel-good vibration. Just listen to the song Good Vibrations by the Beach Boys and you'll experience it. Good vibrations make our hearts open, lift our spirits, help us connect to life, to the planet, to one another, to God, to our angels. And the higher we can create this frequency, the more often we can experience these deeper soul connections and our own intuition. Because when you're in a dense vibration, when you're in a heavy negative vibration, then you get cut off from your guidance because you're in fear, you're in fight or flight, you're in defense, so you're shutting down and pushing things, energy information out. So now that we've felt it, let's now start doing what's called a vibe check. That's an important piece of how to raise your vibration, is to register where it is now. Basically, it's just like taking the pulse on what's going on inside your energy, body, and field. If you feel safe and secure, your vibration's going to be kind of relaxed and open. You'll breathe more deeply. You'll have a more available heart, so you're going to have more light in your eyes. You're going to have more energy in your field. But if you feel tense or stressed or sad or depressed or isolated or detached or disconnected, unloved, attacked, abused, which a great deal of humanity has been feeling for a long time, then we have to start changing it. One of the first things that can change your vibration and raise it very specifically and very quickly is the sigh. Now, this means breathe in through the nose with your eyes open. Pause. Don't pull your shoulders up. Pause and then open your jaw until you feel a click. This activates what's called the vagal nerve, and it goes from the back of the head, down the throat, all the way down to your gut. This is where all that tense, heavy vibration gathers. And then let out a loud ah, just like you're going down a slide, and smile. Ah, smile. Look around again, look around at a couple things, name them. There's a plant, there's the window, there's the chair, the blanket, the red t-shirt, whatever, just name it, because one of the things that takes you out of good vibration or lowers your vibration is being in your head, being in your fear, being in your anxiety, being in the past. That really does lower your vibration. So just the sigh kind of opens up that contraction. Ah, I call it the everything out of the pool, everybody out of the pool tool. Ah, and then smile. It pulls the curtains of your heart open. Ah, you feel it right away. Ah, and you can do this a couple of times. The next thing to do to raise your vibration very quickly and very specifically, especially if you're in a really bad headspace or mood or you're angry, is the 4-4-4 breath technique. You breathe into the count of 4, you pause to the count of 4, exhale to the count of 4, pause to the count of 4. Now start there, but then what you want to do after 3 or 4 of those, that's just regulating. The next thing you want to do is breathe into count of 4, hold for the count of 4, exhale, belly to spine like you're blowing out candles to the count of 6 or 7, really emptying the stuff that's driving you nuts or robbing you of your joy. Then breathing into the count of 4 and return. Just this spiral 10 times really stops a bad vibe. It stops a draining vibe. It stops fear. It stops anger. It stops agitation. It starts to bring in good energy. It regulates and helps your heart open. The other thing is to go for a walk. Now, you can put your headphones on so it looks like you're talking to someone, but don't be talking to someone. You're going to be just talking to the universe. And you're going to start naming all the things that make you angry, agitated, fearful, threatened, stressed. Just as you're walking, but after every 2 or 3 things, notice something right in front of you. Like I see this beautiful tree right now, and I'm going to connect with it for 2 or 3 breaths. Just connect. Or I see a bright, fun sports car. Okay, I'm going to just notice that for the 2 or 3 seconds it's in front of me as it zips down the road. Because what that does is it brings you out of these internal vortices, these free fall black holes, and brings you back to the moment and starts to help you open up your field so you can bring in good energy, new energy, instead of just regurgitating old vibration. The biggest reason we get stuck in bad vibes is we're just regurgitating old vibration, old experiences, unfinished business. So when you exhale and name it, you're literally moving the energy on. Another really effective way to raise your vibration immeasurably and in the moment is to get involved in doing something with your hands. Bake a cake, fold the laundry, change organize your drawers, organize the bookshelf, get a coloring book, a mandala coloring book, anything that can get your present attention and focused on a direction outward, because that also quiets the ego free fall that pulls the vibration down. And then one last thing that really, truly does change your vibration fast is to start naming, identifying, verbalizing what you love. Even if you're not experiencing it right now, you can start with simple things. I love a good cup of coffee or hot cocoa. I love the color red. I love puppies. I really love baby puppies, especially when they're just washed. I love going for long walks. I love my beautiful granddaughters. When you love and you say you love, connect to that frequency, because when you connect from the heart to something that feeds you, it starts to raise your vibration. So name the things that you love and that give you energy. I love my passport just because I know it can take me places. I love silly comedies that just help me forget the whole world in a moment. Now this is really helpful. You don't even have to do or connect with the things you love. You could just name them if you're really in trouble. And it works. So I'm going to invite you to do a couple of these things right now. Put in the comments 10 things you love. Check your vibe. First say, right now I'm feeling, and you could say I'm feeling great. And then write down 10 things you love. And with everything, I want you to just take a breath and connect with that energy. Just connect with it. I love fresh flowers. I love flower markets. And you feel and connect with that frequency, and it raises you up. Raising vibration is a moment-to-moment, day-to-day, hourly exercising what you focus on, and whether it's in fear or love, whether it's in past or present. If you focus on what you love in the present moment, then you can really begin to connect to a higher vibe. And then just to finish, I love talking to my higher self. I love listening to my intuition. I love trusting what I feel. I love that my angels and guides are with me. Because by affirming that these things are things you love and are available to in your life, they will strengthen. And just try it. Just put it in, even in the comments. Try it and see how that affects you, and see how it affects you in the next 24 hours. Because you want to open up the frequency. It's like going from AM radio to satellite, even higher. So we have to get off that talk, negative noise. And then we go neutral, empty, 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 the exhale, and then I love is the third step of going higher, higher, higher. And I love that I am safe. I love that I am protected by my angels, my guides, my creator, my spirit. I love that I am here to create a beautiful life, and I accept that. So try these techniques. It's just, we're starting from basics. Maybe you know this intellectually, but I remember a client of mine was taking boxing. She really wanted to be a kind of a champion Thai boxer. And when she went to class, she had a new trainer. And as her regular trainer was off for the day, it was just a temporary thing. And her new trainer said, okay, we're going to start with some basic warm-ups. And she said, I already know those. I just want to get on with it. And he said, you know what? Even the masters of the masters appreciate the value of a basic warm-up. If you keep reinforcing the foundation, the rest comes easy. So this is a reinforce the foundation. The rest will come easier. So put in the comments what you love. Put in the comments if you felt your vibration. It's a real thing. Put in the comments where a negative vibration is bringing you down and we're really going to start moving away from it. It's a bunch of little choices that make a big deal, but let's do that today. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up, or better yet, subscribe. If you've really enjoyed it, share it with someone that you think might maybe benefit from this. Maybe they would love some good vibrations as well. And be sure to hit the notification bell so when I come back, we can share some more of these good vibration basics. Thanks for tuning in. All my love.